Good day to you, my friend! We've actually got some pretty big news today because we have confirmation that Divine Fest 2 is almost on the way, and plus we do have a new update coming in-game, which brings a brand new type of item, a sacred apple or something. Either way, we're going to be going through the patch notes for this today, and so these have been posted on part of them on Facebook and into the DML Discord server, but this is the preview image, I guess, that says new update incoming, sacred apples, new divine event, and new daily rewards. And the new daily rewards actually sound kind of cool, and the sacred apples, not really sure how to feel about those right now, but we got some weird changes coming in. So, on the right hand side it says, we've a new update on the way. You'll find the full announcement at the link below over on our Discord channel. We'll be releasing a new update for DML next week, bringing with it a Divine Fest. So we had a Divine Fest before, so we're going to have Divine Fest 2. It wouldn't be summer without a Divine Celebration. This update will add in the new dragons, events, and dynamic storyline of our latest Divine Fest. Then we have the Sacred Apples. We're adding an all-new consumable into the game, an extremely rare item that will allow you to unlock up to 5 additional levels for any dragon you have at maximum level. I'll be honest, I don't really like the sound of this. Next one, new daily rewards. We've updated the daily login rewards, meaning you'll now be able to collect better rewards for logging in on a daily basis. Dragon Collector Score Fix. Now dragons that you enchant to levels 9, 10, 11 or 12 will be worth incrementally more points towards your Dragon Collector score as intended. Oh goodness, that's going to be a lot more enchanting. And fixes and improvements. For a full detailed rundown, see the details on the Discord. So that is the quick rundown of all of the information. So basically, new item, new Divine Fest, and updated daily rewards. So, if we open up the full details on here, we've got Divine Fest 2. So it says, the worst kept secret of Dragonlandia is on the way as the Divines prepare for their summer celebrations, but don't expect this to be relaxed luau by the beach, because where there's a Divine party, there's sure to be drama around the corner. And then the new daily login rewards, it does give a little bit more of a detail about this. So newer players to Dragonlandia will already have access to our revamped daily login reward system. However, now we'll be switching all players to our new system. I didn't even have anyone really tell me about this, but essentially it'll work the same. Every day you log in, you'll earn a reward, with better prizes available the longer you play the game. While the daily rewards screen has been revamped to look a little nicer, the most important thing to note is that we've added a greater variety of rewards into the pool, with enchantment tickets, sigil chests, and relics now available alongside other great prizes. Strength at their daily login rewards. Sigil chests, enchantment tickets, and relics obviously being things that a lot of players need. So for our veteran players, you'll likely note that the daily rewards screen is now split up into 28-day periods, with a grand final prize available on the 28th day. Once you've logged in for 28 days, however, a new set of 28 days of rewards will appear the next day. Enjoy. Because right now, the daily login rewards are really not very good. So I'm interested to see what these new 28-day splits are going to look like. Please be something useful. I'm desperate. The Sacred Apple. An exceptionally rare fruit has been discovered in the wilds of Dragonlandia. We've added a new consumable into the game that can be used to overcharge a dragon, permanently increasing its maximum level by 1. This powerful artifact can only be used on dragons that are already at a maximum level 120, and each dragon is limited to only 5 uses of the Sacred Apple. This consumable won't actually increase the level of the dragon, simply unlock the potential for up to 5 additional levels. It will still be required to feed these dragons once they've been overcharged. But Sacred Apples won't be easy to come by. These are extremely rare items that will only be found in the major events of Dragonlandia, meaning you'll need to be picky about which of your dragons will get to use the powerful consumable. This sounds like it might be required for certain events, because if it doesn't actually increase the dragon's level, but it just gives them bonus stats, then I guess that means that the enemy dragons, for example, won't be buffed to the same level as them, because they'll stay at level 120, but this won't, for instance, make the dungeon opponents change. So in that case, you could get 5 additional levels, and I'm very, very curious to see how this would interact with the dungeon. I also am worried if this becomes a pay-to-win only item. It may sound interesting, I don't get good vibes from this. That's my first look at this Sacred Apple. I'll be happily proven wrong when it comes out, but I guess we'll find out during the Divine Fest, possibly. The updated Dragon Collector score, they said before, it actually provides bonuses for level 9, 10, 11, and 12 enchantment that was just broken. And then general fixes and improvements. On top of this, we've added some general enchantments into the game. The grow food screen within a farm will now scroll to the last planted food, as was the case previously. We've added a behind-the-scenes tracking function to the opponent generation in the arena to allow the team to better analyze how we can resolve the issues affecting players only receiving hard opponents, and fixed an issue that allowed newly acquired boss dragons to be fed and awakened, ultimately causing them to get stuck. These 2 changes have taken way too long. Sorry, it's been like over a month now. That should have happened a month ago. But anyway, in terms of the actual changes, Divine Fest 2 could be good, might not be. Daily Logan rewards sound interesting, and they actually sound like they could be good, so that sounds like a new change. Sacred Apple, I am not a fan of, and the updated Dragon Collector score, at least people are finally getting what they really should have been getting out of their enchanting, so that's a thing. But it does mean, of course, that we are going to have to be logging in probably for another full month for that new Divine Fest. So we've basically just come out of a major event. It's not been very long. We'll be going straight back into another one. But this does mean that if they're very frequent, then if you're a player that doesn't have any Divines yet, like remember last Divine Fest we could get like Freya and Long Wang, and if you were bad, you'd only pick Changi and then screw over your team, hehe. Changi Simps, dude. Changi Simps. But anyway, it is really, really important that if you're a player that doesn't have any Divines and you want to get the best value for your team and do the best in the dungeon and other parts, that you do get your hands on, I would say at minimum 2 Divines. And you know, last time we got a Water and Light Dragon, and Long Wang was also a Water Dragon. So getting Divines that have, say, Water, or have Earth, or have an AoE attack is really important for a good dungeon team, if you want to make as much, or the best dungeon team that you possibly can, out of what you have. Let's throw our 2 Hierophant Dragons into our hatchery here. Look at that! 2 Hierophant Dragons and a Punk Dragon. That looks cool, doesn't it? Might as well go and breed again. Can we breed another one? Probably not, but might as well go for it. So, anyway, that is the new update information and notes. So they did say that the update is coming later this week, essentially, but new event will be after that, of course, because they've got to add in the new update stuff, and then we can get the event, so we'll have more news later on. But, you know, how do you feel about that stuff? Do you like the sound of this new Sacred Apple? Do you like the new daily rewards? I mean, getting relics in that in the daily rewards instead of just, like, gold sounds really good. But, yeah, I'm curious to see how the balancing on Divine Fest 2 is going to be. Have they nerfed it? Have they actually made it better? I guess we'll have to wait and see and find out. So, I guess within the next few weeks we will have this event upon us, but any other details that they're going to flesh out, I'm sure they'll come out. But now you're aware, you know what's coming up, get yourself prepared. I would say get some food ready to make sure that your team is even, because if it goes back to having us required to grind the dungeon again, you're going to want a good dungeon team so that you can get as many Divines as you can out of this. But good luck, and I will be back soon.